So, welcome, Satnam. We are still just kind of on the heels of the new moon, which, in our program and just in anything, if you've been with me for a while, attuning to the moon is a part of a language, if you so to speak, as is crystals and sound currents and like knowing your astrology, like your Virgo moon means this. It's all a language that you start to pick up. So I know Anna, I don't know what everyone else did, but Anna shared with me what she did for the new moon. She found a cold stream. She looked so cute. She had her little beanie on. She got in and just sat in a freezing cold stream. And then she did her 31 minutes of Kirtan Kriya. And you were saying like your cells were literally like singing. And it's kind of dark. I can't see you. Can I unmute you yet, Anna, to just share for a sec? There, now I can see you. It's like you don't have to turn the light on even.
No, it is a bit dark. Yeah, it was weird. It was almost like I was tingling, and I was almost like I was smiling when I was doing the Kriya. It was crazy.
Oh, I just smiled when I got that, and sometimes you hear me say these things, and until you put them into practice repeatedly, it takes a sec for your body. It's just like every time you hear Spanish or French, you start to pick up on the words and the language and the meaning, and so I'm glad, Anna, that you had that experience. I also wanted to say, I'm going to mute you now. Carolina, on Monday, you know how I said, let's all send her lots of energy. She just finished her final round of chemo and we all blasted her with energy. And she said she couldn't stop smiling. Like she just really felt the love. And so I just think it's great to hear these, stories and feedback on picking up the energy. So again, this is kind of the theme of today. I know on Monday we were grounding more. So Kirtan Kriya, which is just very beautiful, Satanama, brain. And then 31 minutes, you really get a nice deep cleansing of energy. Like that's really just cleansing from the mind through the body, through the 10 bodies. You're getting a nice cleanse. And then Sat Kriya, that's just something you do anytime you feel ungrounded. Sat Kriya, just pushing that energy into the navel center and just Sut Nam. That's a great one for grounding. But today we're not doing that. So you might feel again a little lighty flighty. It's a really beautiful thing to start to connect. And like I said, it's creating a pathway to the higher energies. So once you know the way up the mountain, it's easier than just forging your own path. And the path starts to get more well trodden, like you've been taking it for a while. And so anytime that you do want to have that experience, it's easier to get there. Higher center. So let me just give a little, this isn't a lesson on chakras, but I find that this diagram or this visualization helps. Get this out of the way. Okay, so lower triangle, so your hips, and then triangle goes down. That's your what we call lower triangle. And in that triangle are your root chakra right at the base of your spine, your sacral, which is right at your G spot, and then your navel, which is right at your navel. Some people say it's below. Some people sometimes call it the solar plexus. In Kundalini, we say navel, but also like that whole kind of solar plexus area kind of counts. Then there's the heart. So it's kind of like a little bit of a waist. And then the next one is the throat. And then it goes throat, third eye, crown. So these are your upper triangle. So we want to be balancing. The heart is the bridge. So very important that the heart is open and that it's, you're feeling energy moving through it to feel grounded and for your higher energy. So today we're working on the upper triangle once we kind of get going. And in this triangle, it's more of the 5D. So 3D, 2D, those are elemental, earth, family, emotions, money, sex. All those things have like a gravity on earth. They're tangible, touchable things, mostly. I mean, sometimes emotions don't always feel like they feel a little bit more fluid, but those are still more of a 3D thing that we're experiencing. Now, as heart, that is more energy of love and compassion. And of course, the flip side is grief and fear. And on the positive side, courage. On the polarity of the opposite, it's fear of like being exposed, fear of being hurt, fear of losing love. So that's the heart center, and we want to try to keep it open and not be scared to embrace love. And usually, what's the thing that we're the most scared of loving? Ourselves. It's okay. Usually loving our kids is no problem, but like actually showing the same kind of love to ourselves is scary. I actually said, I was talking to someone the other day and she was talking about my hair. And I said, well, I like wearing my hair up because it shows off my pretty face. And she's like, how did you just say that about yourself? Your pretty face. I was like, everyone thinks that they have a pretty face, right? Like everyone should say that kind of stuff to themselves. Like, and of course I understand where she was coming from, because it is hard to like give yourself a compliment and like truly mean it. But she was like, that just made me so uncomfortable that you acknowledged your own self. And I was like, okay, we should talk about this. But that's the thing, like loving ourselves is like the key to open up the bridge, like wide open, crack it open. Once that's open, and we start to get into then being able to communicate, and not just in verbal, but in non-verbal ways through our aura, that kind of truth. So everyone understands kind of who we are just by our energy. There's no friction. When people meet us, they smile, we make the room feel better when we enter it. People like after a conversation with you are like so nourished. That's all through the throat chakra. The intuition, that's, being able to, for example, like see the number 111 and like pick up on that's like an intuitive angelic message, and start to see the synchronicities as realities in your life, like all the synchronicities of someone walking into your life, or like having a certain story at a certain time, or getting that phone call, or all those things are part of this opening up, and you knowing that language, just like the language of the moon, just like the language of the astrology. All of those languages are higher realms, and they're more light coded. So that's here. And then crown chakra is literally, can you really just completely forget about the duality of your body and this, and be like you're the creation, you are the creator, and we're all connected through the vibrations of the trees and the rocks and the ocean and our angels, or whatever, any kind of spirit guides, and the Pluto and all the other, like every energy in the universe is all just a vibration, and we're connected to it all through the crown chakra. Okay, so that's a quick lesson. And what we're focusing on today is the ones that aren't as tangible, like no one can see your intuition. It's harder to describe because it's coded in a different language, and it's the language of love and astrology and mantra and all of that. So it starts to become something you get more comfortable with just through practice, through showing up to your new moon practice and doing a kirtan and getting in the cold water and looking at the moon. Like looking at the moon is a powerful thing. And right now, did you know that Jupiter and Saturn, and anyone who's doing the intelligence meditation, Jupiter and Saturn are in the sky right now, south, they're south facing, right as it starts to get dark. And you can see them. Jupiter is like here, and it's quite bright. And then Saturn is like up behind it. And this is mirrored, so I don't know if you're going to be able to get the idea of it. But Saturn is behind it. So just looking at the planets and just being like, okay, it starts to create a language connection. So it's just you opening up these centers. Okay. I always make such, I like to make sound. Okay, let's bring our palms together. This is a very simple class. There's actually, other than cat cow, there's only 6 moves. We're going to do 2 kriyas. They're each 3 move kriyas. And I'm not going to say too much because I just want you to have a lovely experience, and I'm going to remember to turn the music on today. I have a good playlist. Bring your palms together. Thumbs into your sternum. Tuck your chin. Lift your heart. This is an opportunity, this sound current, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, to speak the language of the higher chakras. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Hold. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale. Inhale. Adgore Name, Jugat Gore Name, Sat Gore Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgore Name, Jugat Gore Name, Sat Gore Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgore Name, Jugat Gore Name, Sat Gore Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale. And start to intuitively, spidey sense, feel into your own aura and try expanding it out. Try far reaching it. Cleanse it, fill it with light. And exhale. Okay, so we're working with the mantra Ardas Bai, which is, I've said this before, but the more I say it, the more you might connect with it. It is one of the most angelic answering of prayers mantra that there is in the Gurmukhi Sanskrit terms. So Ardas Bai, we're going to be listening to that. Please come onto all fours for the cat-cow. There's a couple different versions of them. I love the Sunyai one, which is what we're going to start with. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Exhale, inhale, exhale. And if you're ever feeling like cat-cow's too much, you can always just do spinal flex. This is the mantra of, it says here, of prayers, miracles, and healings and blessings. It's the energy of grace and hope when there is no hope. One more minute. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Start to go a little bit faster if it feels okay. Deepen your breath. Keep the focus at your heart, at your throat, at your third eye, trying to open the energy channels. And last 4, 3, 2, inhale, arch the back, lift the chest, the chin. Exhale, round. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, press back, child's pose. And the palms come together and the forehead comes on the earth. And this is a very devotional posture where we send a prayer down into the earth. Good, and we're gonna tuck our toes and stand all the way up. This is why I pushed the screen so you guys could see me. We're gonna make Gyan Mudra. Pointer, finger, and thumb come together, and you march. Inhale, exhale. Shut your eyes. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Deepen your breath. You should hear the sound of the inhale, exhale. They're quite sharp because you're trying to get some life energy from the air. Arms go up with the knee. Keep to the beat of the music. March it. Eyes are shut if you don't feel like you're gonna fall over. One more minute. It's kind of like some Tracy Anderson arms. Keep them going. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, Feet on the ground, inhale, arms up. Hold and stretch and really try to lift yourself like someone's pulling you up to the sky as your feet ground down. Feel both. Open your heart, open your heart. Open the bridge between the two realms. Good. Arms wide, legs wide, like you're making a big star. Inhale. Keep your arms reaching. Again, when our arms are out like this, it affects the energy of the heart, the electromagnetic pull. So arms are really reaching and you're working your torso. It's a nice little warm-up exercise. I love it. It's part of this Kriya, and you don't have to go as fast as the music, just move. You are trying to move, you don't want to hurt yourself, but you're not going slow like hatha yoga style. It's a little bit energy, okay? I mean, Tanya, if your back bothers you at all, you just kind of modify, okay? Do your best. You don't have to go all the way down. You don't have to move as fast if it aggravates you. Try to keep it steady right till I say so, okay? Keep going. Still going. Almost there. Good. Inhale up, hold. And exhale. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. My mic kind of lost me there. Okay, come sit down on your knees. You can put a cushion underneath your bum. Next 3 minutes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So it is like a breath of fire. Kata purik, nirvo, nirvel, kalamurat, ajuni, sabang, prasad, jap, such, such, heavy such, Nanaka hosi be such. It's a fun version of Mool Mantra. Jap. We're feeding the brain, opening up that channel. At a certain point, there might be a certain discomfort. Try to discern whether it's an injury or like actual soreness, or if it's just discomfort or a lack of endurance. And then play on the edge of like pushing through. We really want to unlock this neck. As you guys know from this morning, my neck's a bit sore. So I'm gonna just take a break. You can always just keep doing the breath. Thirty seconds. Inhale, shoulders up. Squeeze your root lock. Squeeze your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Exhale and just meditate for a moment. And good, and slowly open the eyes. So that was our warm-up Kriya. The next is a little bit more meditative, let's say. Again, we're listening to more of an angelic sound current. So have a quick sip of water. I gotta go back to this other playlist. Okay, so let me just show you. This is the beginning. It's a Kriya that it kind of feels more like a 3-part meditation. And so you're holding down your ring finger and your pinky finger, just like this. Saturn and middle fingers straight up, and the elbows are bent. And upper arms are very tightly into your ribs. So everyone do that where you're actually squeezing into your ribs, okay? Now, from here, you are doing circles in, out, like this. Now, you've done this one before where we do like this and it's kind of out. You start going so fast that you're kind of like starting to bounce around in your seat. And what it says is when done correctly and rapidly, this will cause the spine and neck to loosen up and get adjusted. It's also going to cause the armpits to sweat, which releases toxins from the brain. So we are going to really be working this upper energy. So just, and you're on the clock. Begin now, please. Sitting cross-legged, eyes are shut. Keep the time.
Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru.
Keep those elbows in.
Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru.
And you could be saying Satnam, 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 or any mantra will do. So if you want to just listen to the song and sing this song in your head.
Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru.
Watch that you don't go into a shallow habitual breath, but you're breathing deep.
Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru.
And feel very blessed.
Ramdas Guru.
Feel the energies of the light,
Ardas
of the sound,
Amardas Guru
of the stars.
Guru Ardas
It's like the breeze and the tree.
Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru.
Feel into those beautiful energies. Just fill your heart, open it.
Ardas Pai Amardas Guru.
That's halfway for the circles. Keep going.
Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai.
And if you're starting to feel like you can't remember how to circle your own arms, you're really coming into something special. There's something happening in your brain. So if all of a sudden you have to open your eyes and actually look, that happens. 20 seconds, go fast, go fast, go fast. Fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. 4, 3, 2, and just hold. Hold and squeeze.
Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai.
Good. Exhale. Arms are out straight, palms are flat.
Ramdas Guru
Right palm faces up to the heavens. Left palm is facing down to the earth. There's no bend in the elbows. The eyes are closed, but looking down at the nose, even though they're shut. Let the body balance itself. Become solid like stone. Do not move. Those are the instructions. This position creates a balanced magnetic field between the earth, left hand facing down, feel that, and the heavens, right facing up. You must be steady. The temptation to move can become very strong. Go through the discomfort so that you can retrain your brain to overcome pain by issuing its own natural pain reliever. Open up your channel. Train yourself to conquer anything.
Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas
Keep the eyes rolled down.
Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru.
See just how long you can hold this. Some of you will be able to do the whole 6 minutes.
Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas
Feel the beauty.
Ramdas Guru
Train the mind right now to stay very neutral.
Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru.
Once you actually get the posture right, arms really straight, focusing on the energy coming in through the right palm, out through the left, eyes rolled down, chin slightly tucked, chest lifted, you do find a balancing point. Breath is deep.
Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai. Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Ramdas Guru Sachi Sai.
Rolling the eyes down to the tip of the nose or the chin in the center is a natural pain reliever. It gives you a different caliber of pain tolerance. So keep those eyes, roll them down. Look at the tip of the nose with them shut. Notice what happens if you really commit to doing that.
Ardas Pai Amardas Guru Amardas Guru Ardas Pai Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru.
You're halfway, a little bit over. You guys keep going. Beautiful work.
Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai. Ardas Pai, Amardas Guru, Amardas Guru, Ardas Pai. Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Ramdas Guru, Sache Sai.
Good. Inhale deeply. Hold and stretch. Every body, every muscle very tight like steel. Even if you haven't held it the whole time, now's the time. Lock in this position, solid like stone. Don't move. Squeeze your body. Good. Exhale, relax the arms. Just meditate for a moment. Eyes are shut. Feeling the divinity within you, the infinity, the beauty, the connectivity. Feel through your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra, just laser beams of light. Last posture. We have to listen to this song. It's part of the Kriya. Interlace your fingers. I actually have grown to love it. It's very Guru Jagat of me though. Fingers held over your head. You can't see, but I'm making it just a circle. Six minutes, shut your eyes. Eyes are shut. Eyes are back to rolled up to your third eye. And then get ready because you're gonna start to whistle with the song, okay? Ready? Whistle. I can't whistle, but you can. Da 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 da. whistle and hold the arms. And it's time now to go somewhere else through the sound, through the deepness of your meditative mind. You can transmute this body and go into the higher realms. Interlace the hands together. Yeah, and hands are interlaced together, creating a locked energy circuit here. Over halfway, keep whistling. Good, whistle, whistle. Last minute. Now you're not going to change your position. Keep your hands interlaced. Inhale. Hold the breath for 15 seconds. And while you keep the fingers interlaced, stretch your arms up so high that you lift your entire body. At the same time, expand your rib cage. You're still holding the same breath. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the arms. Repeat the stretch upwards. Open your heart cavity as wide as possible. Squeeze and hold. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Hold the breath and start to slowly twist left and right, and left and right. Continue, left, right, left, right. You're still holding the breath. One more time, left, right, center, correct, squeeze. Exhale, relax. On your back, please. So let that all integrate. Beautiful. We're gonna go into We're going to stay with the mantras. This is Dan Dan Ram Das. Very, very meditative, angelic sound current. As is Darti High. I didn't play that one today, but you're on your back, final Shavasana. You have 5 minutes to completely, whether you want to leave the body, let the soul explore, or just completely integrate all that energy. Good, and inhale. Exhale. Rub the palms together, rub the soles of the feet together. start to reawaken your nervous system. Good, and rock and roll till you come on up. And bring your hands into prayer and shut your eyes. Stay in this meditative higher frequency for a moment and set an intention to try to hold the Kundalini rising and to speak this language of light codes and love throughout the day today and this weekend. And a weekend to be very grateful. It's Thanksgiving. We give thanks for everything. I mean, I was going to start making a list, but just everything, the good, the bad. It's all here for us. Inhale. Satnam. So no class on Monday for the Kundalini program, but I'm really going to be bringing a lot to the next one. It's going to be about chakras. It's a lot to cover. We could probably do a whole 4 months on just chakras. I'm going to try to make it into one comprehensive lesson and practice. If anyone has any comments or anything you can share. If not, have a beautiful weekend. We still have regular yoga tomorrow at 8. And then the bar class on Monday is at 8 as well.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
For Monday, do we continue doing the Kriya we've been doing for the past
Yeah, good
weeks,
question.
or do we change up?
Yeah, so if you know, I would say yes. I'm going to actually email everybody. I think yes, unless you wanted to start to plug in like that 11 minutes. Like I think that you could also do Sat Kriya as another 11-minute one. Or you could just keep doing the video. Like the video that I sent out is probably your best bet because it's got a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would keep doing that. Yeah, because then I am going to switch it up. I have a chakra meditation that I want us to all do for about 14 days after that. We're just going to keep going. And just as a kind of like an idea, until Christmas, we're not going to commit to 40 days. And then after Christmas, it's going to be a prosperity, like the month will be all about prosperity and the frequency of abundance. So we're going to try to do a 40-day double hitter of abundant kriyas, like the Gyan Chakra and the manifestation one. We're just going to combine those two and do it for 40 days with Bahotakaram as our chant. So yeah, until then, we're just going to be dabbling and having experiences of what, you know, we're going to do some more on mudras, some more on chakras, et cetera, et cetera.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone.
Rebecca.
Good, Tanya. Thank you for joining.